What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, as well as the S&P 500. As you guys know, I like to do a different cryptocurrency here on the channel every single week with your guys' help. So definitely make sure to comment your favorite altcoin or cryptocurrency in the comment section down below so I can pick one and review it in next week's videos. More importantly, what we're going to be looking at in today's episode, I'm actually slightly excited about. I know a lot of people are on the fence right now with cryptocurrency. We're seeing a ton of volume loss and sideways consolidation within this market, but regardless of the direction that the market moves to, the fact that we're now retesting our bottom supports with the potential of potentially correcting, below these supports should see some sort of big volume movement, which could allow us to see a big short opportunity and some big short potential. So I'm getting very excited across the board. I do want to share this with you guys. So if you're interested in learning what exactly is coming for this market, definitely stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into today's episode. Alright guys, as you can see, I am currently on the current coin market cap, top 10 cryptocurrencies. Things are down about 1.5%. Overall, we're seeing some cryptocurrencies fall quite a bit in the course of 7 days. Ethereum's down 11%, Cardano 10.5, Doge 10, Polkadot 14, Uniswap 15. I mean, it's really hard to say, but we are in a bear market for sure. I'd like to say we're about halfway through it. That's kind of where we're getting at. I believe we're seeing about half of the correction that we're expecting to see over the next couple of months. I'd say we're about 50% complete, and I do think maybe we'll hit about 80 to 85% before we see our next valued reversal back up. On the good note, guys, on another side, I do plan on starting live streams very soon here on the channel, just getting the software and everything up and running. Once that's done, I plan on releasing with my partner about, I believe, one live stream per week. That's just to start. Obviously, we're going to have to work out the kinks first, but once everything's running up and smoothly, then we'll maybe start doing it twice a week. But some big things are coming, and these guys, I mean, we just did a test run yesterday, and we're having some pretty crazy talks about some pretty crazy stuff, and it's definitely going to be a little more interesting or a little more unique than these daily uploaded videos. So definitely stay tuned because big things are coming to the channel. More importantly, what we're looking at in today's episode, as you guys know, is these major resistances being retested and major support levels being retested. I just want to show you guys these major cryptocurrencies, and then I want your feedback on this in the comments down below. But check this out, guys. So this is XRP. Notice where our bottom support is. I've put it at about 57 cents. Ethereum, you can see I've put our support level at about 19.18. Prices are currently bottoming out, retesting this bottom support. As you can see why I've chosen this as the support level. You can see where resistances have implied where problem zone is and where we have support right now, currently battling that out. Moving out of Ethereum, Bitcoin currently down to pretty much becoming, flatlined out with its bottom support right here. You can see I'm just going to extend this chart out a little bit more, but we do have supports pretty much at about 30,400. You could probably pull this down to 30K on the dot. I mean, it's very easy to do so, but you can see where clear support is in the past, where we've retested it back in January. Pretty much all of January of 2021 has shown major signs of support, and you can see just over the past couple of days with the consolidation, we're getting very close to retesting this as well. We're at $31,890, and there's a good chance we're going to fill this gap in very soon and retest 30K, which would ultimately set the bar as to which direction these coins are going to be moving to in the near future. Now, I do have Dogecoin pulled up right here. You can see Dogecoin having problems with its uptrend as well as its descending fractal. I mean, it goes without saying for Doge, I do truly believe that this descending fractal is a very solid downtrend, and it is not going to break anytime soon, especially with the rest of the market showing signs of bearish reversal. And ultimately, being that we broke through this uptrend right here, prices are starting to react negatively to the downtrend, and prices are creating, the lower high formation confirmations. You can see constant retests of this top resistance, and we've had no luck breaking through it. There's a very big chance we're either going to continue to consolidate on this resistance level, this top resistance, or now that we've seen pretty much all of this consolidation here, which you can see how it ends, all this consolidation here, we're ultimately looking for another pullback down to about 7 cents. And you can see why 7 cents is of such an importance for Dogecoin. So you can see this is where bottom support would be at about 8 cents. So I'm expecting big things for all these cryptocurrencies. I know a lot of people are like, oh, big things, you're talking about XRP or all these other major cryptocurrencies falling. How could that be a good thing? Well, we have techniques now set up that are so much better than what we've had back in 2017, 2018 to actually make money in a bear market at a much more conservative level. You know, when I was constantly day trading cryptocurrency back then, it was pretty much just correcting. Markets would correct, and I'd try to buy the dip with the potentially seeing a small swing back to the upside, and that did work out well here and there, but there were some corrections that I did unfortunately miss out on or see the negative side of, and that ultimately corrected the market, and it corrected my portfolio and dropped, and I lost out on some big trades. I got liquidated and things like that. So the fact now that I don't have to pretty much find the bottom as much as I did back then, it allows for very easy points of entrance to short markets to the downside. We can easily tell, oh, prices are hitting moving averages after we bottomed out here, time to buy in for a short and correct the market to the downside. The same thing would apply itself with Doge as it does with Bitcoin and these other cryptos. So I'm getting very close very soon to buying in for a short. So be prepared, guys, because we're having a lot of problems breaking through these moving averages, and it's opening us up for a big leverage trade. Now, I did link Bityard in the description down below, and I highly recommend you sign up. It's completely free. They also have a demo account that you can check out too, which allows you to test your skills, and eventually you can move forward into trading with real leverage. And also definitely make sure to join us over at Discord, as I did link Discord down in the description below. But definitely join both of these. But Discord, we have over 1,500 active members where we're constantly talking about cryptocurrency outside of YouTube. So definitely make sure to swing that and check that out. Now, more importantly, looking at these cryptos, what do we expect? Well, ultimately, I'm waiting for Bitcoin now for the past couple of days to come back down and eventually retest its bottom support. Now, we've been talking about this for quite some time now as we've created this descending fractal that's forming. We've pretty much guaranteed that every time we've hit this top resistance here, it would ultimately send us lower, and there's a big chance we're not going to break through it. Now, yes, we do have a price floor at about 30K and a price ceiling at about 40K, but ultimately, these prices at some point are going to have to retest the support and either bounce back up to 40K or retest it and break bearish. Now, the fact is, there is this big descending fractal forming on this coin, which is showing more signs of downtrend than I would say reversal. And ultimately, the fact is, if we keep consolidating, we are going to get wedged in between that 30K support level and this downtrend, which has had quite a few victories becoming a downtrend and pushing cryptocurrency and Bitcoin lower. So ultimately, what I'm waiting for is for this to fill in the gap here, or for us to retest 30K. And I'm waiting for us to close below 30K. Once we see the confirmation closure below 30K, we could ultimately see some big reversals in the price. Now, I'm very excited because I do have some live streams where we're going to talk about other cryptocurrencies, and we're going to look at Bitcoin and these other cryptos in a different light than what we normally do here. And just the change in market and looking at other indicators is definitely going to be a good sign for us overall to get a better general opinion on these markets. So I'm very excited for what's to come in the near future. But ultimately, with the fact that Bitcoin is seeing this bearish descending fractal here, the fact that we're getting very close to retesting bottom support are showing signs of a big flip coming for these cryptocurrencies. We could easily see that pulling us all the way back down to about 20K in price due to the fact that that's where the next support level is. There's been no supports created between 30 and 20K, and that's pretty much anticipating a big drop in price. Now, as for XRP, once again, the consolidation has happened. We saw the big reversal and the big drop from its top resistance, and now it's pretty much just been consolidating sideways. Ultimately, right now, we're getting sandwiched between the downtrend and our bottom support, and at some point, it is going to break. We're going to sandwich in here, prices are probably going to get rejected from the downtrend, especially if XRP decides to, especially if Bitcoin decides to correct lower. It's going to sink XRP down, and we can anticipate, unfortunately, anticipate a 25-cent support level for the next drop to come. Now, obviously, this is where support is, so we have to spend quite a bit of time analyzing this support level. And if we can, hold out above that and trade outside of this downtrend here and eventually move out like this, that might be a good sign. It could be a good sign of reversing back up. But right now, with this sideways consolidation, with the little price movement that's happened, I mean, look at the weekly, guys. Just looking at the weekly, there's really has not been much of a percentage swing. Even on Bitcoin, that's a big one too. Look at the way Bitcoin's been trending the past couple of weeks. You can see right here, look at this. This is not good. Like, this is of zero help for us. Where prices, yeah, they fluctuate throughout the week, but when they close, it's no more than a percentage or two for literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. All, ultimately for about 2 months now of just this very stagnant sideways consolidation that's just not something we want to see. It is building resistance, it is building support levels, but at some point we're probably going to break through 30K and pull us back down to bottom support where the moving average is at about $20,000. And we'll see what happens there. But ultimately, it's just a waiting game for right now, guys. That's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. All these cryptos are hanging by a thread to correcting lower. Doge looks like it's already going to do so. And lastly, as for the S&P 500, you guys can see we're having a little bit of consolidation the past 2 days, but that's kind of what we need ultimately to continue this movement. So we're waiting to see. Let's see if we see a small drop like we have over and over again. These drops do, continuously happen, but ultimately we do pump higher. We're trending a little bit higher up from our bottom support that we haven't retested since about March. So we'll see. Even a big drop like that would be sufficient for us to continue to pump higher. But otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.